YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Information that I've learned and I'm still learning from ICT, but I'm able to learn very quickly and make things happen very quickly. I've been doing this for about 3 years so far, but learning the ICT method has been just like a couple of months, but it's been going amazingly for me. So right here, this is the actual play. Let me put my face right here. So this is the actual play that went on for this week, and I'm gonna make sure to show you that I really went into this trade setup. Today is February 2nd, going into February 3rd, so it's 10:37 right now. So let me go ahead and show you how I got to this buy. This was the first entry here, as you see. There, a refined entry. Also, for anybody else that wanted to get into the trade, Fibonacci's from here to here, and entries right here. And then it continued to go up. And then that's where it currently was at about, what was that? 2 o'clock, 2:28. You see that the date is right here and time. Right here, date and time, that's 11. Date and time, 10, date and time, that's 10:40. 10:40 is right in this area, see? Right there. 10:30 here, 10:40. Cool. So now that I showed you that, let's go right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my other chart area. I have multiple charts for different things. So right here, this is the skill set that I use. This is where price currently is right now. So let me actually take all of this apart. I'll show you guys what I learned from ICT. Okay, all of it off. Yeah, I'm gonna start at about, let's do 8. Go to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. I'm gonna go to 8:30. So these are the levels that I'm going to mark is 8:30, 30, 12, to about 1 o'clock. And then let's see. And then 16:30. Boom. See that a little bit. You guys already see the play. So okay, so now what I did was mark this up. Make sure I place this here. So this is an area, so 12 for this is 12 to 1 o'clock. This is an area where ICT set had mentioned to not trade on. You're just going to be trading New York session, breakfast area, and then lunch. So after 1:30, then that's the lunch time to get into your trade setups. Now, if you want a better understanding of how to do it in a precise way, I will go to ICT on YouTube. Here, I'm just showing that it actually works and what he teaches. I'm not saying that this is my my strategy, and this is how I trade. Like, this is just how I trade because of his skill set and because of what he teaches. So we have equal lows here. Equal lows are mainly the buy side and sell side liquidity. So buy side, sell side is where you'll see sell stocks being placed, and it's usually is called the stop hunts for like retail. Once they hit this stop, once price actually gets into this area, retail believes that this is a support area. So if retail is buying here and it initially goes down, it's going to take their stop loss within this range, so that they'll consider that the stop hunt. They say, they just hit the stop hunt, but they don't understand why. But I understand why, and learning from ICT, you would understand why. So right here in this area is called your sell side liquidity. Liquidity. And this is the area where you want to enter your buy. This is the area where I entered my buy. Now you need a direction of a directional point. You need to know the narrative. So for a while, we go to first narrative for US 30 is that we've been buying this week. Okay. My calendar. And so buying this week. So now I just have to confirm that. Before you even look for these setups, you have to confirm what the bias is for where you are within the market. And here you have the low of the day of yesterday. You have the high of the day. Okay. So now within the 8, the 8:30 time, which is right here, before that time, we want to look for swing highs or swing lows, or even equal lows or equal highs in the area. So right now, what I saw at that moment, learning from that skill set yesterday and implementing it really fast today, is I saw equal lows, and this is usually how I trade, learning from ICT. But the skill set that I learned yesterday gave me a much more detailed directional bias on each day. So usually on the monthly, weekly, daily, I'm looking at where I can get equal lows or equal highs, or look for swing lows or swing highs to get my entry and an exit. So right here, I seen that there's, like I said, sell side liquidity. And then I seen on the side here, since there was there were no equal highs that were created, I seen this swing high that was created right here in this area. Okay. So right after that, we have this move that came up after the 8:30 news time, and that was just a small move. So this was hit first. So the swing high, something like that. Swing high is the first one to be hit. But understanding that the bias is my bias is going to be is a buying direction, because in the sentimental analysis, here you go to the daily FX that will show you the daily bias for US 30. So right here, as you see, daily bias is that 66% of people want to sell right now, but 34% want to buy. Now, I know I'm in the right direction because everyone wants to sell. I don't want to follow the majority. And this site is actually free. You don't have to pay for it. If you want to get biases, if you want to get um, analysis for each indices or currencies that you trade, commodities and cryptocurrencies, you can find out what's going on with your pair within this site. Is very good. I recommend it, highly recommend it. So yeah, so I'm on the side where I'm in 34% want to buy. That's where I'm going. The majority, you don't follow the majority, you follow those who are least followed, right? So understanding that, I knew that this area, this move set here was just to get people to get into the wrong direction, right? And then price came down after this move and took all the liquidity down from here, which was buyers that were buying here, had their stop loss below here, and then sellers who were had their sell stops here, and then it, it activated and then wanted price to go lower. So individuals who thought that price was going to keep going low, after this move set here, the little move set above the swing high, they thought that it was going to come down. But that's not the bias that I had. It was just going to be buying. So after this, after me taking this entry, I waited until my first target was here. Then my next target was right here. And then I'm still in the trade right now. Oh, whoa, that joint went fast. Okay, so now here's another thing. So right here, I did not trade at all. I just left the market, let it do what it had to do within that area. And then right here, knowing that I'm doing the challenge, I didn't take another entry, but I could have taken another entry. Okay. So we found the setup within the 15-minute, then we go down to the 5-minute and find our entry, which was right over here. This was my entry area here. And this is marked up as a order block area as well. Price came up, didn't trade here, but I would have been able to trade again within this area, right? Because all ICT had mentioned, all you need is find the swing lows, find the swing high, or equal lows or equal highs, and get your entry there. And the next liquidity area is going to be your entry, it's going to be your exit. So here is swing lows here, swing lows, taken, and then swing highs. So if we go to the 2-minute time frame. You can actually see if we can find fair value gaps here. Right here, our fair value gap. So this could have been another entry area here. Obviously, using hindsight, this is how we practice, as ICT mentions. So we have our fair value gap here, and that was another entry area. So this is right after 1 o'clock, 1:30 hits. Oh. Excuse me, y'all. It's like 10:52. 1:30 hits right here. Trades right into the area where I wanted to go to. So right after this, you're going to be able to trade lunch hours here. Find a fair value gap or find a swing low, swing high to get to, and then trade up. Same thing for the opposite side. Find a swing high and then trade down, or find a fair value gap and then trade down. But this is what I saw for another entry as well. As I learned the not strategy, but learned the skill yesterday. And it just worked like that. I'm actually in the trade still right now. I can show you guys. This is a live account. This is a live account. This is me doing the challenge. This 1K challenge, one trade a week or a month. Next month we're gonna go even harder. Okay, so this is my trades setup, and now we traveled into the distribution area where we are right now. Okay, this is where we're currently at. Okay, and before I erased everything, I did have a area here going into the next day, and we do have Asian right here. So this is me right now. I'm in the motion of understanding, okay, we're still going into the correct direction. My price entry was right here. Price is over here. Price can just go up, go down, come back up again, or come down and go back up. And figure out which Asian pattern is going to occur. But distribution is happening right now. So it's like the same patterns that happened yesterday. Price comes down, goes up for the high, and then comes down and then stops and starts consolidating. And you know, the beautiful thing about this skill set is that he said that right here is going to be the cool down area. Okay, so we had price come up here, take out these highs, and it cooled down for a bit. And then as these hours went, as the minutes went on within this area, it started to come up a little bit more, came back down into this fair value gap and traded up a little bit more. And then this was the complete cool down, which was 1630. 1630 is 344, I believe it is. 430. That's 13 and 1. Yeah, 430. So 430 around this area just stopped going up, and it was on point. And I'm like, wow, this is just on point. And I look at the other area as well, 1630. It's on point. Like it stopped going higher, and it's just started the distribution. Same thing over here. 430 hits, it stops, it starts the distribution. Like knowing that is a game changer. It really is. Now, I did have now on the other video, I did show that I had a bias of being in sell, but I did mention that if I was waiting for this area to be hit, but understanding that this sentimental analysis, everybody wants to be in a sell. So you know what I did? I was like, you know what? It's time to buy. So now that's why I'm in the buy and looking to take out these highs and this swing high here, this old high here. So that's what I did for this week and this day, which is Wednesday. On the second week of the challenge, the first challenge here, took a loss here, got the 250 points and returned and more. So now wait until next week comes up, but I'm still in this trend. This is Zane, US 30. You already know what it is. See you.